We're going to spend the next 5 minutes breathing and doing a little bit of facial massage to help your face feel more comfortable. So start by being in a private place if you can. If you can be in a room that isn't going to leave you getting startled, that's the best. If you want to be sitting in a chair, that's great. If you're sitting somewhere else or standing, whatever works for you. But take a moment to just get your body as comfortable as you can, where as much of it is supported and something is carrying your body's weight down to the ground. And once you're there, take a minute and just breathe. Notice how your breathing is flowing in and out right now. Maybe your throat's a little scratchy. Maybe your lungs feel really easy and full right now. And whatever the answer is, that's fine. You know, it will change, and that's how it is right now. As we're working today, you're welcome to adjust your breathing to make it deeper, faster, slower, but you're also welcome to just notice it as it is and allow it to move with you as you're doing this. So take a couple of breaths and just center your attention on where you are right now. And then let your hands come up to your forehead. You're welcome to keep your eyes open or close them as you prefer. And we're going to just use the bottoms of your fingertips to gently move the skin around a little bit on your forehead. I don't know if you can see that, but this is kind of what I'm doing. I'm not pressing very hard. I'm just sort of letting the skin come toward the center and then gently stretching it out to the sides. You want to be careful not to stretch the skin to the point where it hurts. And we're just going to make some little circles in here as you're breathing. If you feel comfortable going up into your hairline, if you have a hairline, that's good too. And just listen to what your forehead wants today. Then start giving yourself some slightly longer strokes that take you down into your temples at the side of your eyes. And in my body, that often feels nice with some gentle circling and kind of moving the muscles around underneath. And take a moment for that as you breathe in, breathe out. Let your fingers kind of walk along your eyebrows, right along in here, and you might find that there's a direction of moving your eyebrows that feels especially good today. Maybe it's kind of lifting them up, and for me it's often kind of pushing them back into my skull that feels good. Like there are some pressure points in there that feel great to me. And if there's one that feels especially good to you, linger there for a moment. Let your fingers come in toward the center, come down the front of your nose, and come in on the sides of your nose here, and just give yourself a little bit of pressure and some movement there. If you haven't washed your hands recently, be careful not to touch your eyes directly. And then take your fingers and press and rub a little bit down sort of below your eye socket. There's all this tissue in here over your sinuses, and especially if you have a bit of a cold, this can feel really nice to sort of release that on both sides as you go. And just bring that out toward your temples, and then start sliding a little bit farther down your face. This is going to look really silly if you're looking at the computer. And you sort of get the sides of your nose too. If you don't have a mustache, or if you do, you're welcome to try this. A little gentle one-finger massage on your upper lip, in the area where a mustache is. I try to stay off of my actual lips because pulling on them has a really strong tendency to crack them, so use your own discretion there. But it can be nice to sort of wiggle your mouth around like this. Again, watching out for splits. And then a little massage underneath here, under your lip, above your chin. And then take your fingers like little lobsters and give yourself a little bit of a sort of grab a little bit on there and just give it some nice rub. And the idea is just to bring some energy into all these muscles and help them feel woken up a little bit. Take a moment as we're closing to just sort of run your fingers gently across your whole face and maybe reduce the pressure a little bit as you're breathing. And as we close, take another couple of breaths to just notice whether anything has changed or whether things are exactly as they were before. And whatever your experience has been over the last 5 minutes, that's okay. Thanks for being here, and I'll talk to you next time.